let's speak about Bionano Genomics, baby. What is happening, investors? It is your boy Jack. I am not a financial advisor. I got the clothing line to prove that fact. And there has been some quite considerable catalysts come out in regards to this company as of late. So I'm going to assume everybody knows who these guys are. I mean, they're literally the hottest penny stock that is out there right now. They recently made highs of $9.50. We initially covered them when I think they were around $170, $180 a share. It's been an absolutely insane run. So one of the biggest catalysts that there was for this company was the Symposium that was going on pretty much all of last week. If you go over to their Twitter, you will see that there is a lot, and I mean a lot of updates. But if you also go over to the news tab on their investor relations site, you can get it all right here. So quite a few exciting things happening at that Symposium, and we're going to cover them in today's video. But there is also this. Biden requests $415 billion from Congress to ramp up the country's Roni response. And if we search the word genome or genomics, whatever it is, you will see that that is cited in regards to this article. So that is also massive. So that's primarily what we're going to be speaking about today, my friends. So right before we do get into the video, we get into speaking about all of those catalysts, and we get into speaking about this recent price action, what I think could happen next. Can I please ask you to hit that juicy like button? Drop me a comment down below. What price did you get into these guys at? Were you one of the people who was buying in the ones or even below the ones? And please, my friend, if you are indeed new around here, hit that juicy red subscribe button and join the family of investors. Also, if you are interested in joining the private Discord group, that's the first link in the description, baby. In there, you join a community of nearly 1,500 investors. You get access to all of my buy and sell alerts, whether it's a long-term investment or a swing trade on a penny stock like this one. We have guys in there up 500-600% on this company right now. We have a penny stock channel. We have over 50 private channels in general. It's a beautiful community. We are eating baguettes this year. And if you want 4 free stocks on Webull, that's the second link in the description, my friends. You got to sign up, deposit $100. It's that easy. You get some free money. 2 of those stocks can be worth $3,700 each. That's a lot of shares of Bionano. So we're going to start it off here, okay? Biden requests $415 billion from Congress to ramp up the country's Roni response. And you will see straight away it says, President-elect Biden called on Congress to approve $415 billion in emergency spending to scale up vaccinations, testing, contact tracing, genomic sequencing, okay, and other efforts to fight the Roni. The funding request highlighted the need to scale up the country's genomic sequencing efforts in light of new, highly transmissible variants of SARS-CoV-2 virus detected around the world and now in the United States. It provides no specifics about how much money the administration would request or what the program would entail. It was reported on Wednesday that Biden's pandemic advisors convened an emergency meeting on December 24th to discuss a variant first found in the UK known as B.1.1.7, and that the new variants had figured into planning for vaccine distribution, genomic sequencing, and new restrictions for travellers entering the country. And obviously a lot of people are getting excited about genomic sequencing being mentioned here because of Bionano Genomics, and it most certainly is, as of right now, a potential catalyst for the company. But then some real news that it came out. Monday, January 11th is when things really started. Roni Host Genome SV Consortium identifies structural variants with possible roles in pathogenesis and outcomes in severely ill Roni patients using Bionano's Sapphire system. So straight away we were greeted with this huge article. The study found that optical genome mapping with Bionano's Sapphire system identified structural variants, SVs, okay, that affects genes in pathways that control immune and inflammatory response, viral reproduction, and mucosal function. The authors believe that these SVs may provide key insights into the pathogenesis of the Roni and outcomes in patients who become severely ill. That speaks for itself. I don't think I need to explain why that could be absolutely massive and why it just reinforces how good Bionano Genomics technology really is and how important it may well be. Now the 12th, on Tuesday, Bionano Genomics announced its closing of the $101.8 million underwritten public offering of common stock and full exercise of underwriters' option to purchase additional shares. Now this was indeed something we already knew about, but it did go through, and let's be honest, it didn't really affect the stock's price whatsoever. It shot up later on in the week and made new all-time highs very, very quickly. This is just another example of why public offerings don't have to be a bad thing, and they don't have to lead to prolonged sell-offs in a stock's price whatsoever. And a lot of the time they even can offer buying opportunities, whether it's for the short term or the long term. Then on Wednesday the 13th, a couple of things happen, okay? So the first one is fine. Bionano Genomics regains compliance with NASDAQ minimum bid price listing requirement. I mean, yeah, they just hit $9.50 a share. I don't think there's any fears of them being delisted from the NASDAQ right now. But then a more important one was day 2 of Bionano's next generation cytogenomics symposium. The Sapphire outperforms standard cytogenetics in heme malignancies in less expensive, provides actionable information faster in a single essay. The Sapphire identifies additional variants missed by traditional methods that have prognostic and therapeutic value with a faster turnaround time and lower costs. So yet again, I mean, it's reinforcing just how incredible this technology can be. It's essentially better in every way from what we know. KU Leuven Hospitals, Belgium is implementing a sapphire-based assay that developed for routine diagnostic use in acute lymphoblastic leukemias in their clinic, replacing or reducing significantly the number of traditional cytogenomic tests. So just another example of somebody in the real world using the sapphire and finding it more efficient, more effective, and again, every way possible. Day 3 of the symposium, okay? Sapphire provides complete structural variation analysis in solid tumors, enables discovery of novel diagnostic markers and drug targets. The sapphire outperforms the OncoScan array for structural variation and copy number variation detection in solid tumors. Again, it just looks like a much superior product. Sapphire provides comprehensive and clear picture of structural variation in solid tumors, which has not been possible to date with NGS or array. The Sapphire offers a large opportunity for discovery of new therapeutic targets and prognostic markets in cancer. And then last but not least, Sapphire solves genetic mysteries, enables study of complex genetic diseases, simplifies muscular dystrophy testing. I mean, is there anything they can't do? They can measure large expansions of disease-causing genomic repeats, impossible with other modern techniques, enabling study of a broad range of currently inaccessible genetic diseases. I mean, that is absolutely huge, my friends. Genetic diseases cases undiagnosed using existing methods were solved by optical genome mapping. Again, absolutely huge. Assays developed by Sapphire by University of Iowa and KU Leuven for FSHD muscular dystrophy testing provides unambiguous results in half the time for half the cost of the current standard. I mean, again, I think this symposium was everything that shareholders were hoping it would be. The largest child's hospital in Italy is implementing a Sapphire-based assay they developed for routine diagnostic use in children with genetic disorders. I mean, wow, that symposium truly was incredible, and I think it warrants the 21.29% move on Friday. I think all of this, alongside all of the hype that is behind this company, alongside Biden quite clearly supporting what they're doing and more than likely potentially helping with funding down the line, could lead to these guys continuing shooting up in price. And for me, this definitely is one of my biggest missed opportunities ever, but it is what it is. I know a lot of people got in. I'm happy for everybody who got into this company. It's one of those ones where things could have gone really well or gone really wrong, and literally everything has gone really well for the company. I'm delighted for them, and I'm delighted for every single shareholder in these guys. I think they have a very bright future ahead of them, in all honesty. And one more thing I'd like to point out about the price action. I mean, I know they've gone up disgusting amounts, but a lot of it is still relatively healthy. I mean, we have an upward move, we have a downward move, we have an upward move, we have a heavy pullback followed by a prolonged period of consolidation where we can trade at a very clear area of support. We went back up, oh no, there was a gap, they filled it in within a few days before making their next upward move. I mean, I really cannot fault this price action. Again, they made a very small gap in the after hours, they filled it back in. It's been really, really clean. And they are without a doubt on a very, very clear upward trend. They have clear areas of support. It really is an awesome stock chart and an awesome company in general. Now again, you can get loads more information on their actual Twitter. There was loads of Q&As going on. It is some really interesting reading. Of course, if you are an investor, I highly recommend you go read through this. But when I see a headline like this that specifically mentions genome sequencing, and I see literally all of this news coming out day after day, I see the symposium going incredibly well and just reaffirming how good Bionano Genomics technology is, it would have to fill you with confidence. If I was a long-term investor now, I would be feeling very confident. But my friends, that is my little update on these guys. I know I haven't made a video on them in a while. I'm not going to be covering them too often, but every now and again when we see moves like this, when we see news like this, I have to make that video, baby. If you did watch all the way until the end, you, my friend, are a true legend, and I really do appreciate you from the bottom of my heart, and I hope you have a juicy position in this company and that's why you're watching the video. If you did enjoy, could I please ask you to hit that juicy like button, drop me a comment down below, and please, my friends, subscribe if you're new around here. All of that helps me out so much. If you are interested in joining that private Discord group, join a community of nearly 1,500 investors, get access to all of my buy and sell alerts for my long-term investments and my swing trades, join over 50 private channels. That's the first link in the description. And if you want those free stocks on Webull, that's the second link, my friends. Free money, baby. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. I'll see you for another video very soon. Peace.